Okay, it's going now.
That's already happened today.
Okay, here we go. The notes today are on slope.
Ew.
I know how to do it.
You know the formula already? What's the formula to find slope?
Y equals mx plus.
Ooh, that is slope-intercept form, but that's not the formula to determine slope. You might know how to do this. You should have some notes out, Cody. You should not just sit there and do nothing. Thomas, are you playing with your stuffed animals, or are you going to take notes?
Look at Reese. She's playing with them.
Yeah, Thomas.
Take some notes.
I take mental notes.
Thank you. Take some notes.
Oh, that was Ninja Catcher.
Go. Take notes.
I'm better at taking.
What is slope? Anybody know what slope is? What is slope?
The
Slope is? See, now Thomas is talking about his pencil and out loud blurting out. What is slope? Anybody know what slope is?
The eyes are so fancy.
It's not really something that you jump off.
It's a mountain.
What is slope? What is slope? What is
tell us.
Degree of the land.
degree of the land, kind of, yeah?
Like the line thing, like which angle is it facing? Or
Kind of. Who can explain slope in real life? Where does slope make a difference for you in your real life? That's what I want to know. Yes.
When you go on snowboard.
Snowboarding, absolutely. What else?
Going down the road.
When you're building a house.
Ooh, building a house, like the roof.
My house is on it.
You do not have to write this, but yeah, building a house. This is, that could be slope, right?
Or if it's on a hill, you need to like.
My house is like half on a hill,
Ooh.
half going down the hill.
So slope is how steep
The line is. I'm smart.
What else? What else could slope identify? How steep a? Sure.
Eddie, move. Just stands right in front of it.
A mountain?
Mountain.
Yeah, that's candy.
So here we go. I have positive slope. I have negative slope. I have no slope. And I have one more kind of slope that is called
Defined. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Alright, so check this out. I'm going to come over here. I wish I
Check
could
it.
draw like Reese.
I'll do it for you.
So I got something like this. These are my favorite kind of slopes because I
Can't draw.
get to go. Because I get to go. Is this going up? Am I going up or down?
Down.
I get to go downhill. If I'm going downhill,
I'd rather do it on a long
excuse
board.
me, if I'm going downhill, I have a negative slope. So my favorite kind of slopes are negative. Sometimes.
Mr. Hurst.
So if I have to draw another really nice picture, this one I'm carrying. Oops. This one I'm carrying my skateboard,
It's a really steep hill.
and I am going up this hill.
Oh, I know.
So now I'm climbing a hill. If I'm climbing a
Positive.
hill, my
Positive.
slope is
Positive.
positive.
Look at my skateboard bent.
And no slope is when it's just a straight line, right?
Because I need a new one.
Because you broke it going down your negative hill.
Okay. In the skateboarding world, we also have surfaces like this.
No slope.
It's called, in the skateboard world, what's it called? Flatland or flat
Surface.
ground, we call that. That's flat ground. This is no slope, so this is flat. Or what's a really nice word for flat? This word starts with an H. 4 syllables. This is an academic word. It's an academic word. Yeah, horizontal.
Oh.
wasn't gonna get that.
Yes, Thomas.
Are you able to skateboard a half pipe?
Uh-huh. I have one in my house. And then I
He's
have,
a professional
yes, and then I
skateboarder,
have,
and you're
and then I
asking
have
if you
things
can do
like
that?
this. Let's see if I can do this. I have something like this where maybe I'm kind of like,
That's
I don't know.
undefined.
You know, I'm not a great artist, so, and then I'm just kind of holding my board.
You're leaning against the wall.
Yeah, I'm leaning against the wall. What kind of slope is this right here?
Undefined.
Oh, undefined. So undefined is a wall, or Austin, what's the opposite of horizontal? I'm erasing my flat ground skater. Yeah, or vertical. Absolutely. So a lot of people in skateboarding say, oh, there's no vert here, there's no vert here. Well, there generally isn't any vert here. Vert on a skateboard surface would be like this. Well, that's not even vert. Vert is straight up and down.
Like a half
Oh,
that side is way
That's
more.
Vertical.
Vert is vertical.
Oh, I was like,
And if you don't have a surface that is vertical, like straight up and down, then you do not have vert. So vert is an undefined slope straight up and down. We good?
are we just naming what kind of slope?
That's what we've started with. Can I erase my artwork?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Good. All right, now I need to be able to determine slope. So now we're going to talk about how to
determine slope.
slope of a line. That's
Line.
really what we're going to do. But you could take this into anything you do. You could determine the slope of almost anything. You getting this, Cruiser? Great. Thank you. Yes.
I have two hills that are like that steep in my house.
So does one have a steeper slope than the other?
Yes.
The slope of this line. Now I could graph this and I could tell whether it's positive or negative. Or I could just plug it into my formula, right? So here's what I'm going to do. Which number is x and which is y?
X is the first one.
X is always the first one. So I'm going to label this as x1, y1. What I'm saying is this is a set of points x, y, and this is the first set of points x, y. And then I'm going to label this as x2 and y2.
Why does Y2 and X2 go first?
It's just the way it is. It's a great question that she asked. She asked, why does y2 and x2 go first? I don't know the answer to that. But what I am going to tell you is that you could change these. You could make these x2, y2, and these x1, y1, plug it in your formula, and it will work. So it really doesn't matter what order you go in, as long as if you list the -1 first, you list the 7 first in this formula. You know what I'm saying? And you could make this 2, and you could put 5 minus 7 over 2 minus -1. That will give you the same exact answer, right? We're going to see whether the slope's positive or negative, and then we're going to figure out what it is. So I'm going to plug it into the formula. What is y2?
What?
Y2D2.
What is y2?
7.
7. I'm plugging into this formula right here. Minus, what is y1?
5.
5. Over, what is x2?
-1.
-1 minus x1?
2.
2. Let's solve. What's 7 minus 5?
2.
2. And what is 1 minus -2?
1 plus.
Actually, that was I misspoke. It's just 1 minus 2. It's not 1 minus negative, right? It's -1 minus 2. -1 minus is -3. Same sign, add and keep the sign. This would be -3. Is my slope going to be uphill or downhill?
Down.
Negative slope. I'm going to bomb that hill, right?
Is it because there's more negative than positive?
It's because it is a -2/3. So the slope, which we'll refer to as the letter M soon, is -2/3.
M? How do you get M out of slope?
I don't know, but it's going to be M. M will be slope. In another couple of days for the rest of your life, slope will be represented by the letter M. Now I haven't really taught that, I'm just introducing that to you. So, homework assignment.